Halloween Myrrh is here. Let's go ahead and talk about just how bad she destroys everything. Greetings and salutations, killers. Welcome back. It's been a while. Let's go jumping straight into talking about Halloween Myrrh. Let's get her digits. Wonderful stat spread. I mean, you would expect so because she has a 179 BST. She has a lot of bulk. 40 defense is nothing to shrug off. That is a super bane. However, she does have a super boon in attack and speed, like we care, but that is important, because that means you can get to 180 BST, which is going to put her into a completely different bin for arena scoring. So if you can get a super boon without that super bane, she's worth more points. Just plain and simple. Let's see what she swings with. I'm going to try something a little bit new. I'm going to show you her default build, but I'm only going to talk about new skills, except for her A skill. That doesn't count as new. That's just stupid. But regardless, so the new thing here is Spirit Breath, and this is interesting, but it's not as good, in my opinion, as what the Great Flame is the normal Myrrh has. That is nice because that slows down and paces the fight, although she is an armor unit, so she can get access to Wary Fighter. We're going to skip the Wary Fighter build because there's something else I want to talk about. Regardless, what this does is it gives you an extra attack whenever you whenever you just beat their defense by 5. And with a 40 defense, you're really on your way to getting to that point. Thing is that for the most part, it seems like it's overkill. So if you just need to be able to find a way to make sure that you get that up and over defense so that you can get that extra swing. So let's take a look and see how we can abuse the crap out of this. Let's take a look at this first build. No budget builds here. This first build is a little bit crazy. We're switching out the Vengeful Fighter she has, putting in Bold Fighter. What this does for you is it always guarantees that initiation of 2. It gives you that charge speed up that you want. And then with Bonfire, basically you're going to get that second swing and obliterate everything. I recommend a resist ploy seal on this because it just is so incredible. It's going to give you that extra damage, and you know what? If you really want to be able to go crazy, go ahead and remove the Armor March, put in a defense ploy here. This will help you out. It first will help out your teammates, regardless, to be able to help let all the other armor maybe do their job a little bit better if they're farther up the field than you. But on the other hand, it also means that you are more guaranteed to get that second swing. Well, wait a minute. Why do we care? Well, I'll answer that in just one second. First of all, I'd like to show you how I evaluate builds, and that is by using the DPT, Deltran's PvP threats. Link down the doobly-doo to see all the units that are in it. If you go to the Andu2 GitHub face simulator, it's already in the drop down. If you go to the Arctic Fox simulator, you're going to have to copy paste what I give you down below to the import list there. But on initiation, she kills everything. Everything in the DPT. This Myrrh murders. It's insane. I mean, it's been a while since anybody has had this overwhelming of success when it comes to the DPT. A couple of the Brave Heroes came really close, and I never made videos for them. But the only person who has been able to do this completely in the whole running, really, has been Arden. He's been dethroned a while since the game has progressed, but he's still a beast. This is the real deal now. This is intimidating. So with this particular setup, yeah, everything in the DPT is gone. Now here's the fun part. If you have that defense ploy instead of resistance ploy, or if you add it on top of it, you can initiate and kill Omni Breaker Hector. Yes, the blue one, Brave Omni Breaker Hector. Seriously, it almost screams broken since it's against the colors, you know? I mean, it's just so intimidating. Now, if you get rid of resistance ploy for the death ploy, you're gonna lose to Adult Tiki if she has her breath refinement, which is something that's you'll find that out there in Arena, especially if you're not like competing in the whale territory. You're gonna see a +10 adult Tiki, so be careful of that. Another thing to note here is that I do evaluate everything here as if the enemy has buffs and you don't. So yeah, if you can find another way to remove their buffs with Panic Ploy, or if you can just buff yourself with a Ward armor in some cases, or in this particular case I'm probably recommending a Goad or a Hone armor, yeah, it just completely opens things wide open for you. What a powerful unit. This next build here is the variation on it that I want to show you to sort of remove that extra redundancy that's in there and try to free up that A slot so that you have that extra killing power. If you go with something like this, you are losing out on arena points. Yes, you are. However, the special is no longer required in order to get as much up there, so you might as well run Aether on this forever. So I mean, there's some give and take there. You're losing out on well, after the 2x multiplier, 2 points on your point value for arena with this unit, but otherwise, I mean, there's no redundancy now, and Aether really is the most optimal choice. Or you can go Gale Force if you really want. That sounds like fun. But regardless, you can go ahead and tweak this out. And like I said, there's other things you can do with her. I don't like her on defense nearly as much as I like her on offense. I've always been a very aggressive player, so let me know down in the comments, would you prefer to see a more defensive version of Myrrh, or are you happy seeing this aggressive one? And do me a favor, if you like your Fire Emblem information hot and fresh like Grandma's cookies, hit that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate all of you, and until next time, take it easy.